So when we start talking about the seed, now we talked about the seed, and you take that and you put it in the proper environment. You put it in the right kind of ground, a ground that's rich in nutrients, and there's an abundance of water, and the roots are growing down towards the water, and the flower is growing up towards the sun, because everything is getting what it needs, and it's doing that automatically. It was created to do that. Okay, you are created to prosper. You are created to succeed in whatever it is that you do. Whatever you put your hands to, you created to succeed. Because it's the success that gets the attention of the world. And then they come to you and then they see the real story. That opens the door for you to witness. That opens the door for you to go into the four corners of the world and preach the gospel. It's how successful is it when somebody got their thing and they come and shove it down your throat and you didn't ask for it, or like I said, we got the manners, the good manners, not to shut them down and all that kind of stuff. But a bit more receive that than I'm receiving apples off that fake tree over there. You don't get nothing from that. But when somebody has seen something in you that speaks to them and it draws them to you and they're asking questions, man, you can say all kind of stuff. You can it gives you a lot of ground to cover. Because when you got a willing participant, somebody who you don't have to say anything. If you try to get somebody to change, for instance, it's not going to happen when you're sitting around a table and through confrontation. Because when you get in that element, people's defenses then going up. They remember when their daddy talked to them like that. Ain't nobody ever gonna talk to me like that. You got all these things to overcome and contend with. And even if you're right and they know you're right, they still won't go because that thing rise up. I'm telling you guys what it is we got dominion over this earth. We don't have dominion over other human spirits. So we don't got no business trying to dominate them. You only business you got is loving them. And anytime love is involved, it always starts with an example. Never starts with you sitting there pointing the finger trying to tell somebody what to do and how they can do it better. Never, never, never. Always starts with an example. Because the example opens the door. The example softens the heart. The heart is the ground, and your words are the seeds. So then after you've got the ground all tilled and all nice and ready and all that kind of stuff, then they come to you and say, what's going on? And then you sow that seed. Now you trying to sow the seed on on concrete and you wonder why you can't really get nowhere. And it's not designed to work that way. So that's what that's what the love is. And that's what we just got to know what we're doing. We have to be more interested. We have to be more aware that our success or failures got more to do with us than religion ever would have let us believe. We pretty much think things are on automatic pilot, and that's why we hear prayers like we hear them. God, when is this going to happen? Or why won't this happen? Why won't this? And then we see strange doctrines like, well, the Lord allowed this. I'm just going to wait till God tell me. I always say, wait, why don't you sit down and wait till God tell you to eat and see what happens. Go stand in the middle of the street and see what. It's clear God don't want the truck to run over you. Now that much we can all agree on. So you go stand in the street and wait till He audibly tell you that. And if He do, I'll sit on the sideline and say, I was wrong. You right, I'm wrong, and all that. If you survive. And I'll come up to the hospital and pray for you when it's all over with. But see, those are the things that we fall susceptible to, and we live a whole lifetime blaming stuff pretty much on God. And He's like, I already released. I've anointed you and gifted you. I put people in your life. I spoke to you through the placard on a bus that drove by you the other day. I've spoken everything to you. What are you talking about? So it's like He's on AM frequency, and you trying to hear the program on FM.